Oh, well, hello. We're in a new space. As you can see, I've been moving. This is a house, not an apartment. Isn't that horrifying? You can see there's a cable here. There's also damage.
What's that?
There's also a vinyl that fell immediately. It's right there.
I will remember you.
I am gonna go attempt to put the other one. Actually, do I want y'all to see my ass? Like to see the ass? All right. Hey everyone. If you'd like access to my premium uncensored content, please go subscribe to my OnlyFans at twitch.tv/streamy_weenie. All right, fellas, back to the content. The stance, you know it, baby. I'm not fucking around. The clear thing about that situation was the legs. Oh, you can see my weird damage to the little trim stuff down here. You can see the plug with no like face cover thing. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do in this house, which is why I haven't been live for 4 months. I think someone's dying in my backyard. So we do have stuff to rip. The reason we're here, I know. We're very excited. Let us look and see. I am so excited to get into this. I'm pretty sad, honestly, that it took them this long to get my box to me. I was hoping I would have it within the first week of release. I'm very excited to open these. The lands look insane. The art looks beautiful. I'm very excited to go through it. I haven't watched a ton of content. I've checked out a couple things, but for the most part, I'm pretty in the dark. Okay, now that we've waffled for almost an hour, we're gonna get into these. We have a bundle to get through and then a beautiful little collector box. We're going to rip through the bundle, then the collector box. We're gonna see what beautiful, delightful space hits we get.
You get nothing.
Also, I haven't ripped anything of any real significance in a long time. I love this. I don't know why, just this, whoever made this piece, this art, arranged this thingy, did a fantastic job. I just love looking at this. I don't know. You can see next to me are the hits that we are hoping to get. There's the Ice Till Explorer, which would go insane in my Mothman deck. I would love to hit it. Ancient Tomb, we know. Starfield Vocalist seems neat. The Shocklands, which is very cool to see. The Endstone seems super, super cool. Susar Secundi, I think I said. Void Altar, looks banging. And then Sothera the Super Void. I have that's the anime art or whatever for it there, but there's one turbo fancy art that is going for stupid money. That would be crazy to hit, but no shot. And then similarly to a bunch of the more recent sets, we have normal cards. We have the Stellar Sheets bundle that has the lands, which can have like normal cards and then slightly different cards that are classified differently somehow. There's the anime cards and then the cracked ice foil whatever cards, obviously galaxy foils, shock lands, the cool like rare land cycle, and then apparently the art cards are now in the collector boosters, which I understand why they're in there. It makes a lot more sense than putting them in play boosters, but I am annoyed because I fucking hate them. I live when I have to go away for an hour and no packs are open. I knew that you weren't here, and I knew that you would be upset if you didn't see him. So I waited for you. You're welcome. So then, contained within the bundle, we have, wow, an incredibly large space for just a fucking spin down. That's pretty cool. And then, what did it say? 9 packs? I do love the art and the style and the vibe of this set, though. It's so good. This looks like the promo, and then probably the foil lands then. Emissary Escort, Artifact Creature, Robot Soldier. Gets +X/+0, while X is the greatest mana value among other artifacts you control. It seems good. And then we have a bunch of... Oh my god, we get the borderless lands. These are so fucking good, dude. Nice. Yes. Yes. Yes, I agree. The island is banging. I bet if I knew the lore, I would know what that thing is. Oh, the swamp looks so good. I want to get rid of every swamp I own and replace it with just all these. Even mountain. I don't know why. Mountain is one of those lands that doesn't really get me going, but... Ooh, the forest is good. We're just over an hour in. First pack. Edge Rover. Well, this creature dies. Each player creates a lander token. Dubious Delicacy. Artifact food. When it enters, up to one target creature gets -3, -3. This seems pretty good. So it's removal, 3 mana, removal, food. This should go in Ygra. Bygone Colossus. Ooh, artifact creature robot giant. Warp 3. So like station. You can use this to help station for 9 for just 3 mana and then actually use it as a creature later on. I kind of fuck with it. I get it. Ooh, the Eternity Elevator. 5 mana, tap to add 3, station it, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator. That feels kind of crazy. So essentially you have to get it to 20 plus, which means you'd be making 20 plus mana. Pack 4? Yeah. We're at least 4 packs. Okay. Pack 4. Guys, pack 4 doesn't want to come out. You know what? I think the issue is it doesn't like being called pack 4. Let's go, let's random number. Let's call it pack 2. See if maybe it'll cooperate a little bit better. Insatiable Skittermaw. I love this art, dude. What the fuck is this? It's crazy that an insect has menace. Larval Scoutlander. Emergency Fleet. Destroy non-land permanent. To nuke Memorial Ensign. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, the nuke deals 1 damage to each opponent. This is the second time this ability has resolved this turn. Draw a card. That seems kind of good. Steel Swarm Operator. Robot Soldier. Tap to add blue. For artifacts, tap to add double blue. Activate abilities of artifact forces. Ooh, Infinite Guidelines Station. Legendary artifact spacecraft. When it enters, create a tap 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token for each multicolored permanent you control. This seems like a lot. Like a lot of things need to happen, but one of those things where like if you can make that stuff happen, it seems kind of cool. Then a Bright Spear Zealot. One of those things where it's like a really specific set of guidelines, but if you can get it to work, it goes crazy. Ooh, Germinating Worm. My worm is germinating. Embrace Oblivion? Bro. This looks crazy. Who's this guy? That's not Tezzy, is it? Red Tiger Mechan Cat. Fucking artifact creature robot cat is crazy. What is this? Some dog shit anime from 1987 that no one gives a fuck about? Tractor Beam. Enchant creature or spacecraft. When it enters tap permanent, you can... Oh, that's kind of neat, though. I could just yoink someone's shit. Nova Hellkite Dragon. Flying Haste. When it enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Moonlit Meditation. Can you make any token and you can instead just copy whatever this is attached to? That feels insane.
All is the hand that weaves the fabric of the being. The fabric of the being is all.
Rix Codex. Line 1. Ooh. Hilderblade. Equip creature gets +3/+1. Void. Not as good as it looks. But art looks cool. Seam Rip. I remember when my seam ripped. Ooh, whoa. Starwinder Creature Leviathan. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards.
Bruh.
The art is crazy too. Starport security. Oh no, they got fucking TSA as a card. Yes. 3 and a white, tap, and they put their hand up your ass. It's crazy. This fucking mite is homophobic. Can you believe it? They have space homophobia in this set. That's crazy. Ooh, I didn't know you could hit them in the play boosters. I feel like Swarm Yard's a cool little land. Just having a land that you can tap to regen whatever, just at will, feels crazy. What's it? There's a poopy stain on it. What's that little guy? Ooh, and a rust harvester. Spaceship weenie, is it? It looks like a little critter from like Subnautica or something. Oh! This pack is rigged. This pack's gonna have shit. Look, someone already ripped it, and I'm sure searched it. They took the fucking Sothera out of there. Sothera. That's what they said. They sold out and they said, Sothera. Beam saw. Right off the rip, I almost said bone saw projector. And I was like, something's off there. That's not right. A Stelly Reclaimer, Angel Warrior. When this creature enters, turn target non-creature, non-land permanent card of mana, extra less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this creature. Mechan Shield Mate. And then, of course. Use Social Engineering. More landfall. Wow, they really... It seems interesting to me that they went heavy landfall in this set. The space set, they're doing lots of landfall. Whenever land you control enters, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Powerhouse card. I was gonna say, this seems good as hell. Contested Warzone. I've never seen this land in my life. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, that creature's controller gains control of this land. Tap to add colorless, 1 and tap. Attacking creatures get +1. Oh, yeah, that seems like ass. Extinguisher Battleship. When a spacecraft enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. And a spacecraft deals 4 damage to each creature. God damn it. 8 mana. And then ooh, what is this? De-sculpting Blast. Instant, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand if it was attacking. Create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying, and this token can only block creatures with flying. I feel like just the bounce is pretty okay. And then getting a little artifact tokeny boy and just edge on my cake or whatever they say. Swamp, fucking banging. Love this swamp. Full bore. Into my ass. Ooh, Melt Strider's Resolve. Enchanted creature you control. When this enters, an enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature and opponent creature. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Ooh, Lightstall Inquisitor. When this enters, each opponent exile the card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Spell cast this way costs 1 more to cast. Each land played this way enters tap. Okay, this just seems fucking annoying. Ooh, 0-point Ballad. Destroy all creatures with toughness X or less. You lose X life. If X is 6 or greater, return a creature card put into the graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. That's kind of cool. The art is crazy too.
Beyond the supervoid, existence collapses into a singular point. We are all dead. We all live. Zoo? Is it osteoharmonous? Fuck.
And a cover on Skywarden. Ward these nuts, bitch. Got him. Okay, that is the whole bundle. That is all the packs in the bundle. We've officially made it out of the bundle. And we are about to enter the collector zone. I would love to hit any iteration of the Ice Till Explorer. I'd love to get a couple shock lands in colors I play. We haven't hit any of the cool rare land cycle. You know what? I would just like to get every cool and rare card in the set. Just one of each. Okay, I think that's reasonable, right? And you know what? For good luck, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Get ready. The pants are coming off. You can't stop me. I'm opening the Baja Blast Zero Sugar. You ready? It might not work. Oh, Mandy. Delightfully room temperature. Because it's been sitting there. Okay, now we move on. This is where shit starts to pop off. But man, I love this box. It looks so good. Launch your cosmic cock. Whoa, who said that? Comet crawler? Where were all these fucking comets? We got the same 9 cards 13 times, and now I'm hitting cool fucking comet crawlers. Look at this bitch. This is a demon crab. This looks like the house centipedes that we have in our house. Nebula dragon? Bro. Flying, when this creature enters, deals 3 damage to any target. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna crumb. Oh. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh. Rust Harvester, we've seen you. Long range sensor. Whenever you attack a player, put a charge counter on this artifact. Move 2 charge counters from this artifact. Discover 4. Ooh, Frenzied Bluff. Can't be countered. Trample and haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. Wow. That feels kind of wild for 2 green, although I guess this can die pretty. But if you can make this indestructible or whatever. Ooh, Endless Sands. It's a desert, so it's probably not very good. The artwork, the borderlessness, this dildo looking thing. Oh, that seems not great, but could be good. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Oh, Mandy, I'm gonna crumb. That's so good. All right, now we have a slight issue. Is the rest of the box Hose City because of that? First pack breeding pool does feel pretty crazy. It's either a strong start or it's the beginning of the end. Wedge Light Rammer. This art is so pretty. I love the colors. Ooh, nice borderless mountain. Oh. Okay, cool. Black Mythic Land. There's tapped, black, and sack. We talked about this. I feel like you could do something. Ooh, Exploration Brood Ship. Oh, okay. I haven't seen 2 different stations before. An additional land on each of your turns, and then 8+. Flying once during each of your turns. You may cast permanent spell from your graveyard by sacrificing a land in addition to paying other costs. Lumen class frigate station. Other creatures you control get 1/1. Flying and lifelink. Ooh, oh, Mandy. This art is so fucking cool. Strip Mine's gotta be decent, right? Sack it to destroy target land. That feels like it could just be good. Oh, what is this? Devastating Onslaught. Create X tokens that are copies of target artifact or creature you control. Those tokens gain haste until end of turn. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. I'm now again scared that we're about to enter Hoseville. Not where the hoes are at, but where I'm getting hosed. Ooh. Planes. Ooh. Bioengineered Future. When this enters, create a lander token. Each creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter for each land that enters the battlefield under your control. Whoa. Oh. Never mind, this doesn't actually seem very good at all. Ooh. Ouroboros. Plant worm at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. This thing's out for like 2 or 3 turns, and your shit's going crazy. This seems wild, though. Ooh, Cathedral of War. Lander is tapped, exalted whenever a creature you control attacks alone. Creature gets 1/1 till end of turn. But again, the art is so good. I love having just uninterrupted, a full half card of art. Ooh! Miminon. The right hand. I love this art. This card seems cool. Flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast artifact spells from the top of your library. Artifacts you control have tap to add blue. Spend this mana only to cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand. This seems kind of cool. And the art, I love the art. I had a rough day a couple weeks ago. And so she got me 2 single packs of Edge of Eternities. And in both packs, I got Sacred Foundry, and then, you're never going to believe this, a Sacred Foundry. Which is unfortunate, because I don't play white-red stuff very much, but it was funny to me that I got 2 of them. Ooh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Galaxy Foil Mountain. Sheesh, my gosh. Ooh, Tanuk, we've seen you. Wasn't this an uncommon? Wait, are you different? Other creatures? Oh, it is. Other creatures you control have haste, artifact cards, and red creature cards in your hand have warp 2. Okay, well, hold on now. We're a few bones short of a skeleton crew, Sammy. But we got plenty of spine. Oh. Ooh. In-Spirit Flagship Vessel. Station 1+. At the beginning of combat, put your choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters up to 1 other target artifact. Other artifacts control hexproof and indestructible. This would be a good commander if you want to do specifically like spacecraft stuff. I can't imagine many people are going to want to, but if you do. Ooh, Sunstar Chaplain? Chapel Roan. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. 2, remove a 1/1 counter from a creature you control, tap target artifact or creature. Didn't we just fucking get this? Endless Sands? Ooh, this one isn't. Oh! Whoa! Oh, hold on. The Galaxy Foil looks good. And a Frenzied Beloff. So after the next pack, we will be halfway. Nice foil planes. All right. Ooh. Oh, we heard about this guy. Ilfit Osteo Harmonist. Legendary creature, human wizards. Tap to return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a skeleton. In addition to its other types and has no abilities. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright. Seems kind of ass. Eumidian Hatchery. Pay 1 life, add black. Put a hatchling counter on this land. When this land is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, for each hatchling counter on it, create a 1/1 black insect. Ooh. Sunset Saboteur. Menace, ward, discard a card whenever this creature attacks. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature and opponent controls. What? Ooh, Bonder's Enclave. Add colorless, 3 tap, draw a card. Activate only if you can. Oh, this just seems kind of not bad. And a Sunstar Chapel Roan. Ooh, are we? There's not many legendaries in the set. I think we've hit like at least half of them at this point, right? Halia, Ascendant Cadet. Whenever Halia enters or attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever one or more creatures you control, the 1/1 counters on them deal combat damage to a player. Draw a card. Ooh, Singularity Rupture. Destroy all creatures, and then any number of target players each mill half their library rounded down. Evendo Bush Raiser. So I'm gonna raise my bush. Ooh. Stomping Ground. Another Shockland. We're getting there. Okay. That art is so sick, though. That is super good. I don't know what on earth it's supposed to be. This art is like so goofy and fun and cool. Oh, sheesh! Oh, that's nice. God, they do make it look so like epic too. The fucking star, sun, whatever that is. The art is it feels very like late 90s, early 2000s t-shirts.
Ew.
Like band t-shirt or like, you know what? Movie poster. All right, we've hit like probably half the cards I've wanted so far. I'm pretty happy. Couple more cool lands. Maybe an ancient tomb. I don't know. You know, just like all of the big cards. You know, we're doing all right so far, but just, you know, 5, 6, 7 more of the biggest cards in the set would be, you know, I'll even say Starfield Vocalist, we could pass on that one. Universe, skip that one, but just hit the rest, you know? I think that's fair trade, right? What do you think? Ooh, I don't know if this is good or not, but the art is crazy. Uthros Scan Ship. When this enters, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Yeah, right. Seems okay. I wish it was better. Ooh, nice island. Xenomorph Imago. Green-blue landfall, though. Whenever land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 till end of turn. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature has base power and toughness 6/6 till end of turn instead. Whoa! Beloth Prime. Creature enters tapped with 6 stun counters on it. Whenever you sack a land, create a tapped 4/4 green beast creature token and untap this creature. 4 sack land, you gain 2 life. You know, it'd be actually really fun and cool. I know there are certain ways to like transfer counters. You cast this dude and immediately transfer 6 stun counters to something else. Oh, sheesh! Thrumming Hive Pool. I forgot about this card. Affinity for Schlivers. Double strike and haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, create 2. This card seems insane. I don't know what on earth made them want to print this. I forgot about this card. Glad we hit it. Ooh, Hissing Quagmire. Enters tapped. Add Golgari. 1 in Golgari until end of turn. This land becomes a 2/2 black and green elemental creature with Death Touch. My lordy mandy me. Another Stomping Ground. Ooh, the Galaxy Foil does look kind of fucking crazy. Ooh, Vernal Fen. Land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more. What is this, dude? What the fuck? Space-time anomaly. This looks fucking insane. This art is crazy. This reminds me of what Chrome Mox wanted to be. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. Damn. In white blue, what would this be? Like, what type of deck would this be a part of? Is this just control, I guess? Like, I know blue gets a lot of benefit from other people milling. Oh, I guess life. I just realized it. Because man, you know, the designers are so smart. Because I figured that out with white. Because I was like, okay, blue mill, that makes sense. Life total, white, and then I'm like, oh yeah, life gain is a white thing. Ooh, Wandering Fumarole. Blend enters tapped. Blue or red. 2 blue and red till end of turn. This land becomes a 1/4 blue-red elemental creature token with 0. Switch this creature's power and toughness till end of turn. Crazy. Ooh, oh, this is the white land. Enters tapped. Tap to add white station. What is it? 3 white. Tap, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's legendary. Yeah, this doesn't seem great. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. All right, 4 packs. Gene Pollinator. The fuck? Tap an untapped permanent you control, add 1 mana of any color. I mean, this is easily killable. Oh, but you have to tap this too. Never mind. I was about to say, this is a 1 mana. You can make a fuck ton of tokens and make any mana out of them, but you gotta tap. Ooh, nice swamp. Nice swamp. Ooh. Diadream. Synthesis Amalgam. White-green artifact creature construct. Trample enters with a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you attack, you may remove a 1/1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Way! Moxite Refinery. 2 tap, remove X counters from an artifact or creature you control. Choose one, activate only as a sorcery. Ooh, weapons manufacturing. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Munitions. When this token leaves the battlefield, deals 2 damage to any. Ooh, that seems fun for red artifact decks. Whoa! What is this? Celestial Colonnade? Enters tapped, white or blue, 3 white or blue, until end of turn, the slain becomes a 4/4 white and blue elemental creature with flying and vigilant. That doesn't seem that good. But the art is insane for this. Ooh, Munitions Massacre. Choose odd or even, destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quality, then gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Ooh, cool mountain. Alright. Whoa! Hardlight Containment. Enchant artifact you control. When this aura enters, the exile target creature an opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. And a permanent has Ward 1. Horizon Explorer. Lands you control are untapped. Whenever you attack a player, create a lander token. Ooh, Requiem Monolith. Until end of turn, target creature gains. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, you draw that many cards and lose that much life. That creature's controller may have this artifact deal 1 damage to it. What an interestingly weird card. Ooh, Deserted Temple. Tap for colorless. 1 tap, untapped land. Ooh, Sammy Wildcat Captain. Double Strike Vigilance. Spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. Wow. First of all, this is beautiful. The art is crazy. The foiling makes it look so good. And also, this just seems kind of cracked. I mean, she's expensive, but just saying everything has affinity for artifacts. Pull through the weft. What the fuck is Yoda doing here? Well, listen, I understand it's spacey, but come on. Turn up to 2 target non-land permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, then return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Well, hold on now. Ooh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. A Sacred Foundry. Hell yeah. Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Eumidian Wakewalker. Whenever this creature attacks you and defending player, each discard a card or sack a permanent. You draw a card for each land put into the graveyard this way, and then you can encore it. Oh, sheesh! We got Osteo Harmonist again. Ooh, Sunken Citadel. Cave enters tap, choose a color. Tap to add 1 mana of the chosen color. Tap to add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities of land source. An Eternity Elevator. Building caves as a deck. Are there a bunch of cave lands? But you cave in these nuts, man. Ooh, Galaxy Island. Ish, magoosh. Okay, loading zone. 1 or more counters will be put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet you control twice that many. Okay, yeah. That seems good. Surge Conductor. With a non-token artifact you control enters, proliferate. Ooh, Halia. Guided by Light. The other... I feel like I got most of the legendary creatures that exist in this set. Whenever Halia or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. Needle Spires. Land enters tapped, red or white. Becomes a... Oh, okay. Creature. Alright. Alright. Ooh, Biotech Specialist. When it enters, create a lander token. When you sack an artifact, deals 2 damage. Alright, second half of the box, I think, started to fall apart a little. I don't know that I got any crazy lands or anything. But we did okay. Time for the best part in any weenie stream. The part where I look through all the cards, and I pick out the 10 best cards that I hit. And then while I'm editing, I get to see whether or not I was correct. Okay, there's a ton of like Hydra X11s. I think Starwinder's got to be...
Oh no! Oh no!
These are the cards that I think are the biggest hits that I got tonight. How did I do? Yeah, I didn't I didn't do very good. We'll try again. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We should get back to a semi-regular streaming schedule, similar to what it used to be. When stuff comes out, I stream. I do have, which I might do. I have a bunch of like miscellaneous random indie TCGs that I have like just a bunch of random product that I kind of want to rip. So that might be happening sometime in the next few weeks. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. And I will see you next time. Bye. Is it this?